I'm Austin.
Hi, I'm Josh.
I'm Damon.
And we're Teens Talk Hockey.
Fans watching it right now. Quick whisper. Look at the effort of not just getting right in feet of on the arm. Goes. Ovechkin trying to drag it through.
Hello, Teens Talk Hockey fans. Today we're going to be talking about the Philadelphia Flyers, the Broad Street Bullies. This team is very tough. They have a lot of offensive punch. They're a good, solid team playing in the Atlantic Division. Go Oilers!
Yay!
Oh,
and Philly!
Yeah. Second favorite team. Yeah, and anyway, they had a good season. They had 103 points in the Eastern Conference. They made it to the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah, but they lost to New Jersey.
and they have prospects that like lacrosse.
What? Oh, I'll talk about that.
Yeah,
later.
okay,
Right.
and on the Philly.
Flyers are next.
Philadelphia had a solid season, finishing 5th in the Eastern Conference with 103 points. Their offense was ranked 3rd in the overall in the NHL with 264 goals for. Their defense had a humongous big GAA with Brizgalov and net ranked 21st, so it really sucked. Yeah, this team had a solid season, but they lost in the playoffs. I'll let Damien explain that.
The Flyers had an okay playoff run, I guess. They did beat Pittsburgh in 6 games, and they were also defeated in 5 games versus New Jersey. After winning 3 games versus the Pittsburgh Penguins, I thought they were going to sweep them. And I think they're going to at least beat New Jersey, but I guess that's the playoffs for ya. Anyways, Pittsburgh and Philly, they had a new record in the first 4 games, scoring 45 goals.
The Philadelphia Flyers didn't accomplish too much this offseason. They lost Matt Carl to the Tampa Bay Lightning, but they did re-sign Jacob Voracek for the next 4 years. They also got Scott Laughton for 20th overall in the first round. He was a pretty good pick. He put up 21 goals for 53 points for the Joshua Generals. I mean, Joshua, really. But, I wish. But, he also had 101 penalty minutes, so he's more of a power forward player. He also likes Spider-Man. His favorite food is eggs and bacon. His favorite sport, other than hockey, is lacrosse. And he likes playing NHL 2K11 in his off-season. Good draft pick.
Yes, Philadelphia had a couple odd off seasons. They drafted the ever lacrosse-loving Scott Laughton.
Oh, yeah.
They lost to the surprising New Jersey Devils in 5 games. And going to that series, I had Philly tabbed to win that series in 6, but, you know.
Do you think that after winning 3 games versus the Penguins, they're going to sweep them?
No, I thought... Sweep them.
Sweep them.
Sweep them.
I like saying swept, though. Who cares about
He
sweep?
said swept. There's no T.
Tomatoes.
there's no other pronunciation here, though.
Shut up.
Yeah.
It's actually potato.
Anyway, yeah, like they drafted I guess an alright player, and then they signed Voracek. They lost to New Jersey. I thought they were gonna win that series based on the 2010.
Let me talk.
Yeah, why didn't Philly win?
Like, I thought Philly was gonna do pretty good. Like, when they beat the Pittsburgh Penguins that quickly with that many goals, like, honestly,
I know, it was a retarded series. First game, Philly comes back after being down 3-0, wins 4-3. Second game, they win, what was it, 8-4?
No,
Third game,
10-3.
No. Second game they won 8-5. Third game they won 8-4. Fourth game, Pittsburgh wins 10-3.
it was like, I'm like, Brizgalov, come on! Like, 10 goals, like, really? You could have clutched that and swept them and had
Yeah, I remember
series
watching
ever.
that 10-3 games, like the Pittsburgh fans, the commentators were like, that's only 6-3. I want to go away yet, folks. It's only 7-3, folks. Stay tuned.
It was like crazy though, because I'm like, how do you score 10 goals?
The only normal game we had in the series was Game 5, which was 3-2 for Pittsburgh. That was the only normal game. Then Game 6 was 5-1, even more goals.
A lot of goals, huh? Wow.
Yeah. That's why there was a record for the first 4 games of the series to score where they scored 45 in 4 games.
Fleury and Brizgalov's goal against average are humongous big, aren't they?
Yes, they are humongous big.
Big.
You haven't said humongous yet. You say it.
Humongous big.
I like your grass voice. Okay, this seems too long. Let's get on with the next part, which is the best players. Yeah. No, it's the favorite players. Yeah.
Claude Giroux had one of the best and most unnatural playoffs I have ever seen. He had 8 goals for 17 points in just 10 games. He's almost as good as me. I'm kidding there. But anyways, he also had a great game against Pittsburgh in Game 2 where we had 3 goals and 3 assists. That's crazy. And in the regular season, he was no slouch either. He had, I think, 23 goals for 93 points. That's awesome.
Danny Briere might not be the best player on the team, but Daniel can surely bring it in the playoffs. In the regular season, he had, well, kind of not that great. He had 16 goals, 49 points, so it's kind of offshoot. But in the playoffs, he averaged more than a point per game, scoring 8 goals and nabbing 5 assists for 13 points in just 11 playoff games. Very solid numbers. But just think of this. He scored 16 goals in the regular season in 75 odd games, and in the playoffs he scores 8 goals in 11. So he scored half of the goals he had in the regular season in like a seventh the time. Think of that in your head. Just think of that number in your head. This guy's a true playoff performer. That's why he's averaged more than a point per game in the playoffs in his career. Very solid player. He's a top 6 forward.
Where's the goal of his Flyer goalie? He had a humongous big goal against Savage in playoff. He is not afraid of anything except for Barren Forest. But in all seriousness, he had a humongous big goal against Savage in playoff. One accomplishment he made in the regular season is that he had 3 straight shutouts. Go Ilya.
Yeah, the Flyers do have a lot of good players.
Like Goloff.
And Briere.
Giroux. We also forgot to talk about like Kimo Timonen and
Chris Pronger.
Chris Pronger. He's just like big.
I hate
beast.
Pronger. He left Edmonton. Go Oilers.
Yay.
But he's so stupid for leaving Edmonton.
His wife made him move.
But he went with it.
So, what's more important, your family or a hockey team?
Yeah, like let's see.
Not a
Hockey.
hockey team. The Oilers.
It's
still a hockey
the
team.
Oilers or my wife. Huh.
That's
what am I
actually-
gonna choose?
I would.
That's justifiable, eh?
Yes.
Flip a coin. He flipped a coin and he went to.
You don't flip a coin. When your wife says do something, you do it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, wifey. Even if you're to divorce me if I don't move, I'm staying in Edmonton.
Okay, hold on. There's tons of fish in the sea, but only one Edmonton Oilers.
The worst analogy I've ever heard.
It makes sense though.
No, it doesn't. Not in the least. It's just terrible.
But anyways, other than that, what about Chris Pronger? I think he might have to retire because
I
of
know,
his concussion.
I know, and yeah, it's like it's gonna be hard for him. I'll talk a little more about it later.
How old's he going to be?
37, I think.
6 or 7, something like that. Yeah, so he's getting old. And we also forgot to talk about like James Van Riemsdyk he got traded to Toronto for Luke Schenn. So I guess a little Leafs reference on the show. Yeah. Yeah, they trade. Oh, that was a major trade they made this offseason. They traded James Van Riemsdyk for Luke Schenn. Big deal. I think Toronto got the better of it though because they got Riemsdyk. Philadelphia just got kind of crappy Luke Schenn. But
I think your speech is getting crappy.
I know. But hey, the brothers are playing the same team now.
Yeah,
Braden and Luke. Except Braden's a much better player. But you think the 09 draft pick got the 08 one like Luke was.
Yeah. Anyways.
There's one more player they have. Jacob Voracek.
Jacob Voracek. How did we forget about him?
I know, we talked about him earlier.
I mentioned him once, but he's actually a really decent player.
Didn't he have 47 points from the season?
Yeah.
And he also got the overtime goal in Game 1 against Pittsburgh. So,
Go
that's a good
Philly! Go Tigers! Black and
Tigers?
Tigers.
They have black and orange.
Okay, your analogies are just terrible. Okay, can we just get on to the next scene, please?
Anyways,
Roll
questions
tape.
and predictions are next.
Roll tape. The Philadelphia Flyers have like a kind of crappy defense right now.
Yeah,
I mean, because they lost Matt Carle, eh?
Yeah.
He's pretty good. He's like 30.5 goal guy, somewhere around those lines.
And with Chris Pronger concussed, they're really iffy right now.
Yeah, they need someone to fill in. They almost got Weber, but
Weber would have been awesome, but
I know. Yeah, he signed the deal, but Nashville decided to match it.
but enough what ifs.
Yeah, I know. Just imagine though, Shea Weber playing on the Philadelphia blue line. Him and Brizgalov could be hitting it up at the bar after games. They could talk about philosophy and all that.
How humongous big the universe is, right?
Yeah. Okay, what's your question?
I don't know.
You don't even know. Just a second. I'll get you the storyboard.
1 second.
You keep improv.
Anyways, universe humongous big and we so small. Like, our problems, like, if you look up and you're like, I'm so small, my problems don't matter.
Actually, we're talking about Chris Ponger's concussion anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, we already explained it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Over to you, Damien.
Yeah, their defense sucks. Actually, no, it's not that bad, but...
But, yeah.
It's
Over to you,
middle
Damien.
pack.
My question is, will Brizgalov get over his field barren fullest and have a humongous big season for next year?
Are you doing the same thing that like I did for Columbus?
No. Because I'm Russian.
I'm Canadian.
Cry to your mom.
Yeah, you suck. I was trying to give you moral support.
But I don't want it because I'm Russian.
Yeah, the Philadelphia Flyers have a couple questions going forward, mostly on the defensive end of things, and their humongous good goalie.
Yeah, humongous. Say humongous.
Actually, no,
Humongous.
before this year, Brizgalov was regarded as one of the best goaltenders in the NHL.
He was,
Yeah.
but...
He got nominated for the Vezina in 2010.
Okay,
so-
Austin, what's your prediction?
Well, we didn't really analyze, but okay. My prediction is I'm sure you guys will probably agree with me, but I'm probably gonna say fifth.
I'm going to say fourth.
Maybe
or fifth.
fourth if they like some fluke they finish ahead of
If
Pittsburgh.
they're consistent, I'll say fourth or fifth.
I say 4th or 5th too, because really, they're really good.
Yes,
So technically, we agreed and you disagreed slightly.
I have agreed.
No, we're all agreeing on the same thing. 4th or 5th.
Basically a consensus prediction.
I think we all have a good prediction here.
Consensus.
4th or 5th. But, who's next?
Oh wait. There's always gonna be that one guy in the comments who's gonna be like, they're gonna finish first overall in the NHL. I'm hardcore Flyers
Anyways,
fan.
next up is the Phoenix Coyotes.
Yes.
They are.
Stay tuned for Shane Doan and all his buddies.
Does he have any?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
here's
it's teammates.
here's an early question. Would Shane Doan be a Ricky Nash?
No, that was just bad. Can we just get on to the next scene?
Alright,
Did you know my dad?
I'm Austin.
I'm Josh.
and I'm Damien.
And my dad knows Shane Doan.
That's great.
And we're Teens Talk Hockey. Stay tuned for news.